debate quick. That wasn't even on. That's funny shit, man. We just literally just did. That was not even on.
Good.
No shit, bro.
That's probably good.
We were talking about what's her name? Sonia, what? Honestly, I can't remember her name, man. Sonia from like. Oh my god.
Outrageous opinion. We're actually presented with two options: destruction or construction. We can react emotionally and carelessly and with little genuine critical thought, and we can destroy a perceived enemy in the hope that we'll neutralise the threat that's making us feel unsafe. That's the destructive option. Or we can do something that's much more difficult than that. When we're presented with something that we perceive to be an outrageous opinion, we can consider what motivated that person, try to understand their fear, and then empathise with how they came to their conclusion. Because the truth is that what motivates them is fear. And fear is the one thing we're all sharing right now, because I'm scared too. Like, I'm afraid for this country. I see such hostility and aggression, and
So it's like, was it distraction? I think add the word production in, man. Production, bro. Pre-production and production.
Afraid about what it could do to this country. I'm terrified about what it's doing to my friends and my family. Honestly, I'm scared about where I belong. The world is scary, and it is. And I've been thinking about it though, which leads to a hardening of positions.
Friends who are Muslim, who are peace-loving. I have a lot of very good friends who are Muslim, who are peace-loving, I have a lot of number of terrorist attacks. Now I have a lot of number of terrorist attacks. Number of terrorist attacks. Now I have a lot of very good friends who are Muslim, who are peace-loving, who are beautiful people, but they're fanatics. And does the population and the correlation between those two things, is it having an impact? I mean, if you look at Japan has a population of 174 million. It has 100,000 people in that country who are Muslim. We never hear of terrorist attacks in Japan. Personally, I would like to see it stop now for Australia, because I want to feel safe. Just to clarify, Sonia, are you saying that you would like our borders closed to Muslims at this point? Yes, I would.
Now, I could sit here and pull apart Sonia Kruger's statement. I could point out that Japan's had its share of terror attacks, or that the UN has attributed Japan's low crime rate to low inequality and low gun ownership. I could point out that if Sonia's afraid, then logically, as a woman in Australia, she has a much higher chance of being murdered by a man she knows than a Muslim from another country. And I could do all that with the best of intentions, but really, all I'd be doing is encouraging the inertia of outrage that spins the gravitron that we're all on. I'd be fueling the same cycle that has led to absolutely horrendous personal attacks on Sonia in the last 24 hours. Sonia Kruger's not evil. She's scared, and she's trying to make sense of the world. And yesterday, she admitted
there are fanatics and who are Muslim, who are peace-loving, who are country, and the number of terrorist attacks. Now, I have a lot of very good friends who are Muslim, who are Muslim in a country, and the number of terrorist attacks, number of people who are Muslim in a country, and the number of terrorist attacks. Now, I have a lot of that there is a correlation between the number. Andrew Bolt has a point here that there is a correlation between.
And this is what that looks like.
Personally, I think Andrew Bolt has a point here that there is a correlation between the number of people who are Muslim in a country and the number of terrorist attacks. Now, I have a lot of very good friends who are Muslim, who are peace-loving, who are people, but they're
She's confused, man. The media tricked her. That's not her fault, bro. Like, the media tricked her, man. Actually, the lady's pretty good.
174 million. It has 100,000 people.
They put her on the spot, and she couldn't handle it. It got too hot. So, like, Sonia, take a break for a couple of weeks. Forget Dancing with the Stars, man. Just chill out and fucking dance with me, man, and Justin, man. What the fuck, man? Fuck hell, man. They're confused
I could sit here and pull apart Sonia Kruger's statement.
You cannot put a host from Dancing with the Star into a political media, man. That's the problem, dude. Like, they put a mermaid into the fucking sun, man, melting. Fuck that. That's the main thing to do. Put her back in the ocean, man. You need Sonia in the world, man, because she's the only one that can get rid of the octopus, man. Don't put Sonia in the sun hot spotlight like that. She's not politically, man. True, bro. That's how it's at. They tricked her, bro. She's like hosting like entertainment, Dancing with the Stars. They can't put in a political subject like that, man. And I'm not just backing her up because she's a fucking sexy bitch, man. I will take the word back, bitch, man. Like the back, no, we'll take that back, man. It's not comedy, man. Not comedy, man. It's just they fucked her up, bro, deliberately. I reckon a woman sabotaged her. I reckon it'd be literally a woman, regardless of white or black. It's probably jealous of her because she's better looking than her, and they fucked her up deliberately. They put her in a hot spot like that, But she handled it pretty well, bro. True?
This story's
Sort
going
of.
out. And so I just want you to consider this. When we're presented
Hopefully
with
it's
an
like, hopefully like,
distraction,
you know.
construction, we can react emotionally and carelessly
What
with
was the
little
word you said
genuine
before,
critical
man?
thought, and we can destroy a perceived enemy in the hope that we'll neutralise the threat that's making us feel unsafe. That's the destructive option. Or we can do something that's much more difficult than that. When we're presented with something that we perceive to be an outrageous opinion, we can consider what motivated that person. Try to understand their fear and then empathise with how they came to their conclusion. Because the truth is, what motivates them is fear. And fear is the one thing we're all sharing right now. Because I'm scared too. Like, terror watch, that makes it worse because it underlines. This is presumably, and me, we're all afraid. You should be silent in the face of bigotry. This is the much harder choice because it didn't. Wouldn't it be amazing if just once we could send forgiveness viral? These are dark times, but the best thing...
The population and the correlation between those two things, is it having an impact? I mean, if you look at Japan, Japan has a population of 174 million.
She's not politically, man, built, bro. She's like a stunning modelly, man, You know what it is? This is the first time I get to be a critic, bro. It does feel, this is a good thing, bro. Like, I feel like a fucking robot most of the time, but this is the first time I'm actually feeling like a fucking human critic. Alright, man. Like, actually, very interesting, bro. That's a fucking interesting topic you actually brought up, man. Like, spot on, man. Like, he has to remain ghostly mostly at the moment because that's his request. So I'm doing the best to keep it, like, as his request. I reckon it's the actual, it's all fucking tactics of fucking military sabotage, man. If it's not fucking, like, espionage, fucking conspiracy theories, man, it's fucking McDonald's Big Mac Sunday time, man. But, bro, they... at war. These models, these ladies are at fashion war. Fashion war, man. They put out a fucking beautiful woman from the ocean into the fucking burning hot sun. What the fuck, man? But you know what? At least she took the front line. True. Hey, Sonia, if you listen to this, man, like, hey, cheer up, Charlie. Because you really did it pretty good, yeah, you're really pretty good. I'm fucking sounding like a lunatic, man. Cheer up, Charlie. Why the fuck would they be talking about someone fucking, if she was to be murdered by, what the fuck, man? This guy's like also lost the plot, man. They've lost the plot, bro. It's a good topic. But to diffuse the fucking topic, man, before it gets plop like this, I guess Justin's like literally introduced this topic because he probably knows more information than me, and then we need to diffuse the actual topic. True? It was getting hot. When was this? 2 days ago? Full on, man. Like, it's a diffusion status. So I guess Sonia needs to know. My first girlfriend, man, her name was Sonia. She took me to the Michael Jackson concert. 96, 97. I think it was 96 or 97. I can't remember. It was my 18th birthday. 11 gold tickets, man. Her name was Sonia. She was the fucking most beautiful person that I've ever come across till today. She's gorgeous, man. And the next time I've met a Sonia was my cousin. She's also beautiful, and that's the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. How many Sonias are there? All beautiful, man. But like, she's got balls to be jumping into politically. But I reckon she'll be doing a better job to being a female president than George Bush's wife, man. Do you reckon? George Bush's wife, man. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know who. I can't keep up with him. But I'd vote for fucking Sonia. I'd vote Sonia. Fucking hell. I'd vote Sonia, bro, because it's too serious, man. It needs to be diffused. Not comedy status, but it needs to be mentioned. It's mentioned that she's fucking sexy. Leave the girl alone, man. Just put her back in the ocean. But I vote for Sonia. What about you, bro?
I think
I don't like Hillary Clinton.
obviously scared.
Hillary Clinton? I can't even pronounce it. I don't like the Hillary Clinton. I don't know.
Sadly,
I like Obama's wife, and
sadly, we only have one option.
that's like to get the
That's
party started, man. Only option. What option? We have many options, bro. The op shops. It's called opt-in, and you just have to press enter. That's one option. The other option is Sonia is the only option. You're right, actually. We only have one option, but the saga continues, man. The saga continues in suspense mode. I bet you $100, man. There's somebody out on the other side of this camera on the audience side. They're trying to work out who is in the background, but it's suspenseful. It's fucked up. Let's get back to Sonia Clinton. Fucking presidencies of fucking, what century are we in at the moment? It seems like we've been time traveling, the mind babbling, the blind babbling, the mind babbling. It seems like a mind babbling man, mind babbling him. It's time traveling. You can time travel and fix everything, man, if you rewind your fucking watch. But you need to have a rewind of watch, mind of watch, mind of watch, mind of watch. Again, I get there so sexy. I'd love to grind the box, bind the box, like a bind the box, bind the box. Not in front of the box, behind the box, the nine the box, the nine the box, the behind the box. What time? She said she brings up and asks me what time. I said around 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It used to be like 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We got it, 9 o'clock again. Time extension, the mind expansion, the man. Holy shit. Random, big spontaneous, random, spontaneous. That was for you, son. Money, babe. We're on it, we got a whole voodoo nation and number. They call it the fucking kinetic and crew. You shouldn't feel scared or fucking afraid or feared or fucking. I'm talking gibberish to bibberish. I'm fucking the booty to the booty. Excuse me for being extrusive. Excuse me. Hate to intrude. But everybody keeps on fucking requesting the best thing, and everybody be investing for me to be on a freestyle live. So fucking enough for the requesting, the best thing. Let's get back on the best thing. Who gives a fuck who's the best in sing? Just regardless and sing best in sing. So that's the WWF. It's not wrestling. But what I'm trying to bind it with, just get back into the time motion, the bar motion. It's at 9 o'clock behind the box. I'm on the behind the box. Hey. What did you say? Whoa, she's fucking hot, bro. But she's not a politician. The politicians, it's dollar missions, it's politics, the dollar ticks, it's politics, the holla chicks, and make these dollar chicks, it's holla chicks, man. So the seclusion, it's called seduction, the production. It's got the hottest bodies in them. They get the seduction and production. They use that, to lose that. Excuse that, who's that? Excuse me if I'm rude and rude. Excuse me if I'm feeling. Excuse me. Hate to intrude. Excuse me. Hate intrude, excuse me from rude and hate intrude, but she is fucking sex, black. Why can't she sit next to me? But the Sonia, man, Connecticut, man. I don't know who's singing over there. She's singing over there. That's totally fucking entertaining. It says Amy Whitehouse. It seems like it's like a warp, man, but she's totally mucking the phones like Donald Trump and them. I guarantee you, Donald Duck will be Donald Trump, and Donald Duck will end up being the president. I reckon it's gonna be. That'd be funny, actually. We wake up tomorrow morning and Donald Duck is the actual president of the fucking world, man. Takes over Donald Duck, man. Imagine that, man. The whole world listening to a fucking cartoon. Amy Whitehouse, Amy, Amy. She's fucking dead, man. I don't know if you guys know Amy Whitehouse. Fucking know the bucket at Donald Trump. Dancing with the Stars, man. Yo, Sonia. You ever danced with a freak before? Week before me. Hey Justin, thanks for the actual drink, bro. Justin, thanks for the drink, bro. It's a good one. It's a Good Friday. Even though it's not Easter, it's still Good Friday.
Friday.